Last video I talked about the crown jewel of the Halo trilogy, Halo 3.
Now we get to the next game chronologically, Halo 3 ODST.
Halo 3 ODST is a first-person shooter in the Halo series released for Xbox 360 on September 22, 2009 and as part of the Master Chief Collection on September 22, 2020.
This is the second game where you don't play as Master Chief. Bummer.
The plot is that 4 troopers named Romeo, Dutch, Mickey, and Rookie are sent to New Mombasa to investigate Covenant activity. However, things take a turn for the worse when Dare, another ODST, changes the trajectory and has a new mission for the team. When Rookie's HEV collides with Mickey's HEV, Rookie is thrown off course and knocked out.
So now Rookie has to find out what happened to his missing squad mates.
First thing you'll notice is that the game, graphics and scenery-wise, is quite dark,
The darkest looking game in the series.
which is where the visor comes into play and displays enemies as red and allies as green.
But that's not entirely everything.
This is also the first game to include a minimap, making it the first game in the series to be semi-linear.
While you can explore New Mombasa, you really won't find much.
New Mombasa acts as a hub between missions. Of course, if you're really persistent, you may end up finding a terminal which will reveal more of the story. Gameplay-wise, there isn't a whole lot to cover as it's mostly the same, give or take a few new weapons. Halo also brought back health packs, but they work slightly different from Halo Combat Evolved. They're placed on walls and sometimes can be difficult to see.
And they're not easy to come by.
The biggest crime is that dual wielding is gone. There really isn't a whole lot left to cover that hasn't been mentioned.
Okay, there is Firefight, but that's going to be covered at a later date.
While Halo 3 ODST isn't terrible, it did very little to make it stand out, so it gets a 7 out of 10.